opened back in 2003. Have a look at the Lincoln Financial Field, where 70,000 are rocking and ready to go in Philadelphia. Today we've got a Week 5 matchup in store here, as it'll be the Denver Broncos taking on the Philadelphia Eagles. Seems like we were just starting training camp, but here we are in October, and off we go on EA Sports. And he won't get this to the 20-yard line as he's down at the 19. Right to the air goes Nix. And right off the bat, look at him lay out there and make the grab. 19 yards right off the bat, and a quick first down. Those are the kinds of plays right there that show you why he's the number 3 man in the NFL in terms of receiving yards.
Also tells you there's a full combination of what he's got going in his game. You name it, from route running to catching the football. That's why he's able to produce those types of numbers.
Yeah, this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down. So we just called his name on the previous snap, and they go right back to him, Charles, for a second consecutive completion.
Yeah, I think what we're discovering on this drive is that he feels like he has answers no matter what defense you throw up there. He reads it, finds the open spot.
John L. Mooney, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Broncos march right down the field in 3 plays to claim the early advantage. Lutz with the extra point, and that makes the score 7-0. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll bring this out to the 30. Hurts and the Eagles come up here 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. They'll try and start this drive in the air. That's caught by the big tight end, Dallas Goedert. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory.
And the Eagles first down. 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
On the ground, this is Saquon Barkley. Past the 20. 5. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Saquon Barkley, his 7th rushing touchdown of the year. And the Eagles are able to strike back quickly with an opening touchdown of their own. Elliott good with a PAT. And we are tied at 7th. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And able to get this out to the 25. Denver offense at the line, ready to go. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field. It's Sidney Brown with it. And he's able to take this one back to the 36-yard line. CD, I know it's just his second year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, second year, as you noted, on-the-job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
And he'll be taken down at the 34. From the 34-yard line, here's a second down and 9.
1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9.
Hurts sets up to throw it. And that one going to wind up incomplete. Nearly an interception in the end zone. Probably should have been. 3rd down coming up. When you look at this Bronco defense, they were very good in the victory a week ago over Cincinnati.
And the big difference in the game, their ability to force turnovers. Multiple, in fact. Being able to take the ball away, give it back to their offense, the big difference in the game.
It was impressive. Now the question, can they duplicate it? Throwing is Hurts. He'll be brought down by the Broncos. It's a sack. Looks like a 9-yard loss, and it also brings up 4th.
Jake Elliott on for the field goal. A 60-yard return.
And off the crossbar, no good. A sensational effort from that distance, but rejected by the bar. All things considered, a pretty good kick, just cruel punishment there to be denied by the crossbar.
If you're going to hit from that distance, sometimes you're going to need a little luck, and unfortunately for him, this time the break goes against him.
And they go backwards here, losing yardage back at the 48-yard line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. Working out of the gun is Nix. Looking middle, and it's incomplete.
Well, he certainly thought he had a window to push that ball downfield, but as soon as he released the throw, the corner was there to slam that window shut.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Here's Nix. He'll get that complete to Franklin. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. A big play that time on the catch and run. And the Broncos are going to have a new set of downs. Operating from the gun, here's Nix. Touchdown! Evan Ingram, 29 yards. And the Broncos have taken the lead. Lutz good on the extra point. And that makes the score 14-7. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. And that one going to hop into the end zone, and it'll come out to the 20.
20-yard line.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. And they were in field goal range last time out, but couldn't connect.
And it's early in the game, so I don't think that the confidence just goes entirely out of, running your kicker back out there. But let's face it, some coaches have a little bit less patience for that than others. Let's see if they call the game differently now in terms of what they do on drives and not try and settle for field goals.
He was trying to get it to A.J. Brown that time, and that'll bring up 2nd down. But you look at this Bronco defense, they are the 22nd ranked unit against the run in the NFL.
One thing you do know, they'll be fired up because they're facing a top 5 rushing attack. And even if they have early success against them, they got to remember they got to sustain it because teams that are top 5, they don't stop running the ball if they get things done early.
72 yards rushing for him as he's got the afternoon off to a great start.
Eagles
So a solid run by Saquon Barkley and another 1st and 10 here. And his throw is going to be incomplete. The Eagles had 2-2 through the first 4 weeks of the season, and they come in feeling pretty good after back-to-back victories, CD.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
Ball on the 42 as they come up 2nd and 10. Here's Hurts to throw. Open man, that's Devontae Smith. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. Now we'll get a stoppage here as it appears we've got an Eagle slow to get up. Well, the medical staff is going to come out here and take a look, and we will take a short break. A nickel set defensively for the Broncos here on 3rd down. Out of the shotgun, they run with Barkley. And he has the 1st down yardage before they bring him down right at the 45. Only 3 there on the pickup, but that's enough to move the chains. Well, they gave themselves options there on the 3rd down play and were able to convert on that RPO.
Shows a lot of trust with the guy taking the snap, doesn't it? Because you're counting on him to make the right reads and give the ball where it's supposed to go. And he did on that play.
Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts. That is caught. It's the tight end Goddard. And they wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. A good pickup there, 26 yards.
1st and 10 at the 19-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20. Here's a give to Barkley. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. That loss of 3, a rare stumble on a promising drive. Here's 2nd and 13. Out to the left there and complete to the tight end Goddard. And he will reach the 5-yard line before going out of bounds. That one goes for 16 yards. It sets him up 1st and goal.
1st and goal at the 5-yard line.
They'll try and run forward Barkley. And he's in for an Eagles touchdown. Saquon Barkley with career touchdown number 70. And the Eagles are an extra point away from evening this one up. Elliott good on the extra point. And we are tied at 14. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And no alley to be found. The coverage was solid, and he's dropped at the 18. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. We have seen a lot of points here in this quarter. For us up here in the booth, it's been fun to watch. The defensive coordinators probably scratching their heads.
Yeah, they're going a little bit crazy right now. But let's face it, all of our friends who play fantasy, they're enjoying the heck out of this show because most of them are creating and getting a bunch of points.
Yeah, points certainly not at a premium here.
And the Broncos 1st down.
These two teams all tied after one. Broncos football as we begin quarter number 2. As they've got it with a 1st and 10. Next to the air. This is intercepted. And the Eagles are going to take possession here at their own 47-yard line. Keep in mind, he had the 3-interception game last week, so we requested to talk with him this week. He was all smiles. He's still all smile.
Yeah, we didn't jinx him at all, did we?
No.
Because ordinarily that happens. Things fall off, but not in this case. I think a lot of it goes back to his technique. His ability to see the quarterback throw the ball while understanding where the receiver is running his route allows him to make a lot of plays on the football, and he's taking it away at a really high rate.
They'll start out on the ground, and Saquon Barkley. And he is brought down, but not before reaching the 30. 99 yards rushing now for the NFL leader coming into this ballgame. Well, this is the reigning NFC Offensive Player of the Week. Runs like that might get him another award.
Yeah, Thunderbird right out of the gate, huh? How about that, hitting the defense hard early? And, of course, carrying the momentum from last week into this week's game.
They keep it with Barkley on first down. A short gain here, maybe a yard to the 29.
This guy's well on his way now to a big game on the ground. It's another good run there. Puts him over the century mark in yardage, and we're still in the second quarter.
Hurts. He finds his tight end, got it. That's complete. Catch number 4 for him on the afternoon, and it'll give him a first down.
That's good for an Eagles first down. First down and 10 yards to go.
A handoff to Barkley. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10.
2nd and 10 at the 10-yard line.
They're going to look to throw. And Goddard's got it. Touchdown, Eagles. A great effort there. His first touchdown on the year. And the Eagles have taken the lead. Elliott good with a PAT. And the lead is now 21-14. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. Denver offense at the line, ready to go. They'll look for a drive to tie this up, down 21-14 as they have it 1st and 10. And he gets this up just shy of the 30 to the 29 before he's out of bounds. From the 29, here's 2nd and 4.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
Nix from the shotgun. And just not enough on the throw there. Down around his feet and incomplete.
So this is what happens when you throw interceptions. That confident veneer that you have, it's chipped away a little bit. Maybe a little bit gunshot throwing it around.
Yeah, underthrowing him there, and you're right. Those interceptions maybe in the back of his mind. Throwing Nix. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Nix looking to throw again. That's taken in by Franklin. They'll go as a gain of 4. And that'll bring up 2nd down. To throw is Nix. And this will be caught by Mooney.
We've seen him have success earlier on with the ball in his hands because he has to get it in space and make a play kind of a receiver. But that time, they closed on him quickly and held him to a short game.
They need 2. Here's 3rd down. it's Nix. He'll let this go deep for Sutton. He's got it at the 15. And he is taken down deep in Philadelphia territory. A huge play there for Denver. 44 yards. So not quite a first and goal. It's 1st and 10 from the 10. A give up the middle to Dobbins. And running room hard to come by here. He gets it down to the 8. 2 yards that time. A stark contrast from the big chunk on the previous play. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. The ball on the 8. Still could get a first down technically. 2nd and 7. To throw. Here's Nix. He'll buy some time right. And he'll just throw this one over in the way of the security crew. Incomplete here.
And that's a wise decision. Remember, he threw the pick on the last drive. This time he says, I'm not forcing one. I'm just getting it out of here.
An 8-play drive to this point. So here's play number 9 on 3rd and 7. Finds his tight end Ingram. So the completion good for just 3. And that's going to bring up a 4th down.
So much about this game is just understanding situations and then having to execute, isn't it? Guard the first down sticks. Don't let them get there. And they rallied and made the tackle.
So a long drive gets them down inside the 5, but ultimately they settle for just the field goal.
And I have to think that if maybe they were a yard closer, that would have made their decision tougher, and I think they likely would have gone for it. But in this situation, they just decided to take the 3, and I think it was a smart move.
A good-looking return set up here. A solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32.
At their own 32-yard line.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And now with still more than a minute to go in what's been a tight game, you figure we'll try to see them move the ball downfield.
And remember, they get the kickoff to start the second half, so this is a golden opportunity.
And now this is intercepted. My goodness. And the return stops at the 39-yard line. Well, I can't help but chuckle because this morning, you and I, sitting at the hotel, keys to the game, I asked you, said they had the 3 interceptions last week. If they get one early, could be trouble. They got it on the first pass of the game.
And they anticipated getting it early because of their success last week. They are so coordinated right now on defense that everyone's looking at each other saying, who's going to get the next one? And believing it, and they made it happen.
Now a 1st and 10 at the 11. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. And he'll just get rid of it.
I thought at first he'd try to run, but he just kept buying time to his right. Finally, nothing there. He wisely gets rid of it.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. This quick pass complete to Sutton. So the completion good for 6 yards. And now it's 3rd and 3. They like going to him in the slot. He catches another one.
I think this comes under the heading of, until they stop him, why not go back to him? He has something going really well. Great working relationship with the guy throwing the ball, and they keep making the connection.
And that is incomplete. 7 seconds remaining.
These guys had to settle for a field goal their last time moving the ball down the field. They may have to do it again on this drive. That could be frustrating.
Yeah, I don't want to be cliche, but at least they were able to get 3 last time. 3 here, not the worst thing in the world. The kick by Lutz is good. So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have the kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well. And kudos to you. You didn't jinx him.
And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
35-yard line.
try to run it out as they start on the ground. And he's going to be taken down here as that will lead us to the end of the first half of play. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. Both these offenses have been in fine form. What will the second half bring us as we are underway in quarter 3? And we will not have a run back here. It's a touchback, and it'll come out to the 20-yard line. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. And they've got the lead, CD. What do you expect from them in this second half?
Well, I like what they were able to do on the ground in the first half because they had a lot of success running the ball, and I certainly think we'll see more of that. But I keep an eye on that defense, and I think their coaches up in the box will do the exact same thing. If they start to see one or two guys start to creep towards the line of scrimmage, they'll be licensed to take some shots downfield.
Throwing on second down, Hurts. They'll get this one complete. That's A.J. Brown. And he'll be corralled right around the 34. That his first catch so far. They've held him under wraps, but he's got a first down there.
First down. First and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Up the middle with Barkley. And able to use his blockers to get this out over the 40. 110 yards rushing for him now with a couple of touchdown runs to boot.
Well, no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on first down, that fits the bill.
He dumps it off to Barkley. And he'll go out of bounds. It appears right at the 45. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down.
First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
They'll look to throw. This is Smith with the ground. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. So a first and 10 now in Denver territory as they're down to the 29-yard line. First carry now for A.J. Dillon. And they've got it in the red zone now, down at about the 19. So not quite a first down just yet as they come up on second and less than a yard. Hurts sets up to throw it. And he just chucked that one out of bounds, out of everyone's reach. Maybe a wise call not to take a sack in this part of the field. It brings up third down.
This is where good coaching and execution come into play because down this close, you absolutely don't want to turn it over. Good job keeping that in mind as he escaped, bought time, and decided throwing it away was his best option.
This will be the 8th play of the drive, and it's 3rd and inches. Now Saquon Barkley. And he gets the first down yardage before he's brought down just outside the 10 at the 11. A strong 8 yards will keep this drive rolling.
Looks to me like maybe there's a little attrition setting in with this drive, because when you see that type of a run, I get the feeling the defense gets a little bit tired.
And that's the last thing they need, especially when they look up at the scoreboard. Throwing is Hurts. Out left to Dotson. The result, only 4 yards there on the play. And that'll make it second down. This is Barkley. And he will take this one in for an Eagle touchdown. Saquon Barkley, his 3rd touchdown of the game, number 9 on the season. And the Eagles take the opening kickoff of the 3rd quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. Here's Nix. Quick throw knocked away and incomplete.
And based on the play we just saw there, he might not be the guy you want to challenge in coverage on these all-important snaps. He certainly looks dialed in right now.
2nd and 10 now. Third quarter action from Philadelphia, PA. Operating from the gun. Nix. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44.
It's a gain of 17 yards. First down, Broncos.
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. He'll let this go deep for Sutton. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
I'm sure this isn't a novel thought, but maybe run some simpler routes instead of trying to get it all back in one shot. Defense certainly appears to be ready for him. Try and get it back little by little instead of in big chunks.
Now motion left with Mooney. Here's Nix once more. This will be taken in by Michael Pittman. And he has another first down as they'll get the ball down to the Eagles' 33. A good pickup there at 22. So from Philadelphia territory now, here's a 1st and 10 down at the 33. Back to throw again. That's complete to Mooney. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. 2 chunk plays in a row. The last one was over 20 yards, and so is this one. So not quite a 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10 from the 10. They'll look to throw again. They'll swing this out to Harvey. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Denver score. R.J. Harvey from 10 yards out. And the Broncos are back within a couple of the lead. And now the offense is going to stay out there as the Broncos will go for 2.
The Broncos will line up for the 2-point conversion.
They'll look to throw. And this is going to be intercepted.
It's interesting that when it comes to 2-point conversions, even heavy run teams tend to throw the ball in these situations. In this case, this one was intercepted.
Yeah, they weren't fooled. They were ready for the pass, picked it off. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. And that's going to skip into the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 20-yard line.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. A long drive last time out for this offense, Charles. If you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot of that was through the passing game.
And partner, as a former defensive back, I'm having almost a physical reaction watching what's happening right now. But let's give credit where it's due because they've done an excellent job moving the ball through the air. Secondary getting picked apart pass by pass. Obviously, they need to make some adjustments there on the back end.
And because offensively, we know that they're not going to be shy about throwing that football. Running again with Barkley on 2nd down. And he'll be brought down right at the 30 here.
2nd and 1 and people want to run the football. This is where every back in the league is supposed to do exactly what we just saw there. Pick up the first down.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
63. Let's go. Trim.
From the gun, it's Hurts. This one goes out wide for Barkley. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. 25 yards there on the catch and run.
A lot of times the key is just get him the ball and let him do his thing, and they got it out to him on the left side, and he did exactly that. Excellent run after the catch.
Here's Hurts to throw. Near the sideline, Smith making the grab. And the gain here to the previous play, and it's better than 40 yards total.
I'll tell you what, a lot of those mid-range throws have been available because sometimes teams get too concerned about the deep ball and they leave too much space in front of them, and these guys have been taking advantage so far.
They'll try the right side here. Barkley gets ball, and now a little daylight. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down.
I think we all suspected that they were going back to him after he found the end zone on his last carry, and they kept the positive momentum going there. Another nice run by him.
And he'll go down, and that will do it for the third quarter of action. 3 quarters have come and gone. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. And welcome back. We are in the city of brotherly love, Philadelphia. It's been a good one so far. Just a 2-point game here as we get set for quarter number 4. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. Hurts. Rolling to his right. And he'll take it into the end zone for the Eagles touchdown. A.J. Brown, a 16-yard touchdown. And the Eagles are able to build on to their 4th quarter lead. Elliott good on the extra point. And that makes this a 9-point game. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. Denver offense at the line, ready to go. And the script really is flipped for them. The momentum on the other sideline, and now they have to try and battle back from a 2-score deficit. Throwing Nix. That is caught. Michael Pittman with it. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. So from Philadelphia territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line. Nix to the air. Got a man open, it's Sutton. And he's got room. And he's going to get this inside the 30. 15 more yards there, and quickly another 1st down.
But every drive from here out is definitely crucial and critical. They know that they need to get at least 3 here to get it back to a 1-score game. But I can't imagine that in their huddle that they're thinking at all about getting a field goal. They want to get into the end zone and then try and get the ball back again.
That is incomplete.
When you're leading in the final quarter, your radar has to be up for any potential deep shots. And probably not the last one they're going to see in this game, not as long as they hold this lead.
To throw is Nix. Now this will be caught by Mooney. And he has another 1st down as they'll get the ball down to the Eagles' 15-yard line.
Another nice play there. They've gotten down into the red zone in no time at all. That's what this offense can do when they get on a roll. And now they're set up with a 1st and 10.
Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. Now it's Nix. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Franklin. And he's got this inside the 10 to the 9 before he's out of bounds.
2nd down at the 9-yard line.
This is a 2nd and 4, ball at the 9. A shotgun snap and a give to Dobbins. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. This offense so far on third down, they've converted 3 out of 5 thus far. Here it's 3rd and 3. Nix from the shotgun. They'll roll him out right. And that is caught. Touchdown, Denver. Evan Ingram with his 2nd touchdown of the game, number 8 on the season. And the Broncos have made it a 1-score game again here in the 4th. Lutz with the extra point. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter. Now the Broncos are going to call the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. The lane opens here. He's past the 30. Solid return. Pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32.
At their own 32-yard line.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. And they've seen their lead nearly extinguished after that last score, but bottom line, they are still on top with the football, and a touchdown on this drive would really put them in position A.
Cup 19, Cup 19 Lions.
Willis looking to throw it. Eluding the pressure right. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
Well, you know me, whether you need it or not, I'm going to give a little unsolicited advice. Just throw it downfield out of the pocket, only if you're absolutely sure. Otherwise, use your running ability and try and get those yards a safer way.
Here's 2nd and 10 now from about the 32.
Great, set. 180.
Running left, it's Barkley. And able to use his blockers to get this over the 40. 148 yards rushing for him now as his sensational afternoon continues. The recipe's pretty simple, I think, right? Just give your superstar the ball, continue to feed him.
Yeah, don't overthink this one, right? Make sure he's touching the football, but you're also counting on his intelligence in playing the game as well. If it's not there, don't force the run. Just make sure you hang on to the football and keep the clock ticking.
They go play action with Hurts. He's got his target. That's complete. And he's going to have an Eagles first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
And that pickup of a first down, that's going to leave a mark because they really needed to stop them there, didn't they?
So frustrating. Defensively, you're a play away from getting that football back here down late. Tough.
Now they've got to find a way to create a turnover or a takeaway. Otherwise, this one will probably get away from them.
They're going to snuff this play out behind the line. They have not seen that much today. It's a loss of 4 on the first down play.
Well, that was one of the few times they've been able to contain him thus far. He's over 100 yards for the game, but he lost a bit off his total on that carry.
So a step in the wrong direction. Now they'll look to make amends on 2nd and 14. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. And Hurts is going to be hit and taken down to the ground. Nick Bonito coming in there to record the sack.
Now that was a passer's nightmare. The front door totally shut down by the defense, so he kept going backwards, hoping to find another avenue of escape. It didn't exist.
Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is 3rd and long. Now back to throw. Well, this pass broken up. And excellent coverage there on third down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to. The Eagles send out their punter now. And surprisingly, this is the first punt of the game for either team. And this one will not be returnable as it sails out of bounds. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. Their defense accomplished step one of the mission. They forced the punt. Now they'll look to erase that deficit and take a fourth quarter lead. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's second down.
My first thought is surprise, because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
The left side taken in by Pittman. And a good job there getting to him quickly after the catch as he's brought down right at the midfield stripe. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
This quick pass complete to Sutton.
Partner, they're clearly saving those timeouts, but they still have to work with some urgency to put themselves in the right position.
Now 2nd and 4. They'll look to throw. Over the middle, he's got his tight end Ingram. And he has another first down as they'll get the ball down to the Eagles' 30.
That's a nice job right there, partner, because they were able to work down the middle of the field, working in the seams, because I think defensively they were guarding the sidelines, trying to keep them from getting out of bounds. They took what they gave them, and it was successful.
On 1st and 10, it's Dobbins. Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. They'll come up now on 2nd down.
At the 32-yard line.
He'll look to throw. And this throw incomplete. And the defender all over it that time, and it's going to lead to 3rd down.
Now we're in the situation where the quarterback's got to take full charge of his helmet. Got to totally command it, make sure all eyes are on him. All focus is locked in. Going to call multiple plays and go over different situations and scenarios to make sure everyone is on the same page.
This crowd turning up the decibel level. It's 3rd and long. He's back to throw. That is caught. And he will have the Broncos first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. They still got 2 timeouts. Got to start using them, don't they?
You absolutely have to. You save them for this situation, but you have to use them.
And we are set for